Hi guys, today I have a weekly makeup basket. I'm changing up the format of this just because, I don't know, I don't want to bore you guys. I feel like looking into drawers, I don't know if that's boring. So let me know which way you guys prefer it. Today I've already pulled everything out and I'm just going to go through it and share it with you guys and give you mini reviews on the products, especially the ones that I have been using for a while. So I'm going to start off with my primers, and for primers this week I pulled the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer because I'm just about out of this product. I don't have very much left of it. The little pump is like all the way almost to the top, so I think I have a couple more uses. I used it today. It's an okay primer. It's a silicone based primer, but I don't know, I just feel like it just kind of slips and slides everywhere. I don't really feel like it prolongs the longevity of my makeup, but it's a nice primer to have. So I also pulled out my Professionals. I solely use this in my T-zone area where I have larger pores, like in this particular area, just to fill in the pores. And again, another product that I am just about out of. Then I pulled out my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I pulled out this primer because I pulled out this foundation. And now, although I really like this foundation, this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I like how it feels on the face. I'm wearing, like I said, I'm wearing all of these things on my face today. I love the way that it looks on the skin. I think that it's very lightweight and it's a serum foundation, so it adds hydration, which is a reason why I pull it out in the winter. But I get a little bit too oily with it, so I'm hoping to counteract that with this primer. I've never used these two together, so I'm just curious to see if this will kind of balance out a lot of the oiliness that I get from this particular foundation. And it's like a light to medium foundation. I applied it with my fingers today and I really like the application of it. For concealer, I pulled out all of these products. Yeah. This is the Senna Kashik little quad in medium. I solely use this to spot conceal around my face, and majority of the time I stick to this shade right here, which is the darkest shade in the palette. Amazing little quad, highly recommended. For corrector, I pulled out my Bobbi Brown. It's the only corrector that I own another one. I own a NYX one too. But I pulled out the Bobbi Brown corrector in dark bisque. Again, I have it underneath my concealer today. And then for concealer, I pulled out my Neutrogena Healthy Skin 3-in-1 concealer for eyes. This is a really nice concealer. I mean, it's light. It's not going to cover up like major bags or anything like that. I think that on a day where you want to look, I just love the way that it makes my under eyes look. If you have dry under eyes, this is really nice. It's affordable. Again, the coverage is not extremely amazing. It reminds me of the coverage of the IT Cosmetics CC Eye Cream, the one with the serum that I used not too long ago. Coverage wise, it reminds me of that. That one's a little bit more serum-y than this one because that's a serum concealer. This one is not, but I just love the way that it feels underneath the eyes. Again, light coverage, but nice concealer overall. And this is the Fit Me Concealer in medium, and I just pulled this out to highlight. To set all of that, I pulled out my NYX, this is a Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder, and it's in a loose form. Not a favorite of mine. I don't really feel like it does anything special, to be quite honest with you, but I still want to get use out of the product. And then the High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This little thing like lasts forever. I think I still have like half of it. Yeah, I have half of it, and I've owned it well over a year, actually, maybe a year and a half or so, and it's still going strong. For eye primers, I pulled out the e.l.f. eyelid primer in sheer. I wore this last week and I'm going to continue using it this week. I also pulled out a jumbo pencil from NYX, and this one's in Milk, and I already have it swatched right there. I haven't used this, I don't know, I think I've only used it once or twice before, and I can't even remember. I like the shade, I just don't remember if, you know, it creased on me or anything like that. But I do wear it over top a primer like the Urban Decay one or the e.l.f. one, just to make sure that I do not crease, because I do get a little bit on the oily side and it will crease on me. My eyeshadows, that is. You know what I mean. And then I also pulled out the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof. These are really great for priming on the lids. I actually prefer this more than the Jordana one. I feel like these are a little bit more creamy than the Jordana ones. The Jordana one, at least the ones that I've had, are a little bit too drying, and it almost tugs on my eyelid, and you know, I don't want any tugging. And it's the shade Trespassing Taupe on my waterline. Really, really great. It does not budge. It doesn't move or anything like that. And then for my brows, I pulled out my Too Faced Bulletproof Brows. I love this product. I've had it for a long time, maybe 2 years, I want to say. Oh, you hate it. Don't you hate it when you open something and you ding your nail? I just messed up my nail. Whatever. Anywho, this is the Bulletproof Brows in Universal Brunette. And I don't know if you guys can see, right? Like, I've had to revive this a couple of times because it does dry out. The thing about this product is that once you apply it, it sets your brows. I don't find the need to have to go in with a brow gel to set it. It kind of almost hardens your brows just a tiny little bit, but I love that because I have very unruly brows. They're curly, like they have a curl or a wave, and it's just a little intense. And this product really does work for me, but because I've had to revive it a couple of times, I feel like it has changed the formula a little bit. It's not quite as hardening as it used to be when I initially had it, so before I revived it. But this is a wonderful product, and a little bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot of this product. It's really great. I highly recommend it if you want to go a little bit more, pay a little bit more money. This is definitely worth it. And then I mentioned the clear gel. This is the brow and the lash one. I use both for my brows. I never use this on my lashes. For bronzer, I pulled out my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil again because I hadn't used this in a while because I was using 2 other bronzers and I neglected it for so long. So I didn't think that it was like, okay, I'm only using it for a week. No, let me use it again because I really do enjoy this bronzer. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep. And then I should have mentioned this one first. This is the Sonia Kashuk. This is in Rich Bronze. It's a creamy bronzer. So I'll put this one on and then I'll go in to set it with this. I always have to set cream products, otherwise they just overrun on me. Plus on top of that, I have little ones, you know, just touching my face and stuff. And then for blush, I pulled out this one right here is the e.l.f. Little Quad. These are amazing. The longevity is okay. I mean, it lasts a decent amount of time, but you got to think about, okay, you're paying $6, you know, and you're getting 4 blushes. So, and they're really pigmented. So I think it's worth it for the money. It's really, really great. These are wonderful. And this one's in dark. So pulled this one out. I also pulled out my Naked Flushed, and this is what I'm wearing on my face today. I haven't used this in ages because I was so upset. I purchased it, I think I wore it a couple times like the bronzer, and I dropped it and it completely shattered everywhere. So it wasn't something that I could, you know, revive or set back into the little thing right here. So anyways, I haven't used it in a very, very long time. I'm wearing the blush today and also the highlight. You guys can see it right there. Really pretty. I love it. And this one, I know they have a couple. This one's in Strip. I think that's the name of the little palette. For shadows, I pulled out the Maya Mia palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've used it a few times, but not enough, clearly. And this is a really pretty palette. I love all the colors. Like, you have neutrals, but you have pops of colors, which is amazing. I really like this palette. I don't know, I think I just forgot about it and just never reached for it again. But it's not a palette that I don't like or that I would never want to reach for. This is a really pretty palette, and I pulled it out because I want to use it. I love the shades, and like, it's so pretty. And I've even used this powder right here for my brows before. I know it's really dark. It's like a dark espresso chocolate color, but it goes well with my brows because I have very dark brows and I have very dark hair, and I don't mind strong brows. So just to fill in certain gaps and stuff, it's worked really well for me. So this is a really great palette. And for the rest for my eyes, I pulled out this L'Oreal Infallible. I don't think they make this anymore, and this one's in teal, and that's this one right there. Let me keep my hand out. I also pulled this Jordana one, and it's a 12-hour made to last Aqua Stone, and that's this one right here. I pulled the dark teal, this teal one right here, if in case I pulled this one on and I was like, no, I'm not in the mood for that. Maybe a little bit too bright for me. Then I pulled this one out, and I am wearing it on my waterline today. Liquid liner, I pulled out Maybelline Master Precise. I haven't been using liquid liner. Let's get the words out, Diana. And I've mentioned before in a video, this is not my favorite. If you have very sensitive eyes or watery eyes, allergies and stuff like that, I do not recommend this liquid liner. I feel like once water or liquid touches it, it just disappears and just it's a mess. Your wing is, like I mentioned before, my wing was gone in one of the times that I used this. So if you do have allergies or sensitive eyes, I don't recommend this. I don't think this is something that it doesn't claim to be waterproof or anything like that, but I would, you know, like it to last a little bit longer than it does. It is a matte liquid liner, and I like the felt tip of it, but the longevity for me, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me because I have allergies. And then I have L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara for my bottom lashes. I also use it sometimes to prep my lashes. Wonderful mascara. I also pulled out the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I do not like this mascara. I hear a lot of people hyping it up on YouTube, and I have it on today. Do you guys see my lashes? Like, because I don't. You know, like, it's just, they're almost non-existent, and I don't understand what, it just doesn't work for me. Now, my lashes are not extremely long, but I mean, they're decent length, they're okay, you know what I mean? But, and I don't need to curl them, they have a curl already. So I would think, okay, volumizing mascara, with certain mascaras that do say that, I get more length and volume, but with this, I don't see it. I just don't. I see it with the L'Oreal Butterfly Mascara. I also see it with the new Maybelline, like the Falsies Push-Up Drama. That one I see length and I see volume. This, I mean, you tell me, do you see my lashes? Like, no, I don't really understand what the big deal is about this mascara. Once I'm done with it, I'm just trying to finish it out because I don't like it. For my lips, I pulled out few lip products. This is the Meet Matte Hues, excuse me, liquid lipstick in Adoring. Beautiful. It's like a brick red color, so pretty, and it dries matte. I also pulled out this Maybelline Color Blur. This is a little kind of a crayon pencil. Oh, and I forgot, I don't think I did the swatch of the Meet Matte Hues, but this one right here is this one right over here. It does dry matte. I wore the darker shade last time. I mentioned that one in a haul. It's very drying after a while, but it lasts a very long time, so I really like that. So I went ahead and picked out a lighter shade to try it out. For lip liners, I pulled out this Givenchy lip pencil. I've owned this for 4 years, maybe 5. I don't think I've used it very much, and it is a very pretty shade. I don't know what it is, I just never reach for it, and it's been through hell and back. Like, I mean, I can't even read the name of it anymore. And this is the Maybelline lip liner in Nude and the NYX lip liner in Nutmeg. I have that on right now mixed in with this one right here because this one was a little bit too light for what I wanted to wear today. And then I forgot to mention this Maybelline I don't know what these are called, but it says Rose. It's 090, and that is that one up there. I do have it over top again just to add a little bit of gloss because I just wanted to show you. I think it adds the tiniest bit of color, but it's more for shine than anything, and it's not extremely sticky or anything like that. It's pretty comfortable. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys prefer this method of doing my weekly makeup baskets other than the, you know, me showing you through the drawers and stuff, or I can just switch it up once in a while. Also, let me know if you guys want to see weekly makeup baskets on a weekly basis. It helps me out, but I don't want to bore you guys, you know, and I have other videos also that I want to try to get out. But if you guys are enjoying them, let me know, and I don't have a problem doing it, or I could do it every other week. Maybe that would work best. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will see you guys later. Bye.